Hey, welcome to Board Game Today. I'm Brett. In my hands is Warhammer 40,000 Imperium issue number 66. Now, Warhammer 40,000 is a magazine between Games Workshop and Hatchet that takes you through the Warhammer 40,000 hobby. It's everything from how to play, how to put figures together, how to paint, the history, and with it you get two armies. You get Space Marines with Adeptus Sororitas and Adeptus Mechanicus taking on the Necrons. This issue you get a whole bunch of Space Marines, I think, wrapping up the Vanguard Space Marines. I don't think there's any more coming. 5 more miniatures to add to that. I believe between the 3 issues that have had Vanguard Space Marines, you'll have a full squad for every single one of these, which is pretty cool. So it'll be interesting to see what is inside. The previous issues have been how to put together the figures and, of course, how to paint them, and then usually some background and scenario. I'm going to guess this is continue with the how to put the figures together and all the rest. So kind of like a repeat issue, but let's open it up and find out exactly what is inside. So here we go. We got about suppressors, jump pack equipment, suppressor squad. About the Eliminator war gear. Well, let's just call them snipers. That's what they always were. Let's see here. Second Tyrannic War. I believe we had the first Tyrannic War was in the previous issue, so now we get a little bit on the second one, which is pretty cool because we are in the 4th one. Has started off with Leviathan and 10th edition. And that's maybe the one negative about this. This is all 9th edition as far as rules, and we're in 10th edition, so this is a little bit behind. We got some Chaos Knights, a little bit about, let's see here. I don't even know, Darneth, Bliss, oh, Lassander, yeah, so Imperial Fists, yeah, it took me a little bit to recognize, and then we got Tor, Garridan, another Imperial Fist character, we got City of Death, kind of cool, I'm guessing a little bit of story. I don't know if we've had a story up to this point, so that's kind of interesting. Alright, we got how to put figures together, pretty cool, no paint, which is interesting, there's no paint section, so I would have lost that bet. Then we got Angels of Death Part 2, some Space Marine rules, and then finishing up with a scenario, power of 50 to go play that. Next issue is going to be 2 paints. Technical paint with Tesseract, which I'm kind of interested in seeing how to use that, because I've never used it. And then a White Scar, which is always helpful. And then after that, we go back to Necrons to go and build out those force with, I believe this is the 3rd Wraith with that. So overall, really solid if you want to build out your Space Marines. You're definitely going to make some money on this. $13.95, the 5 figures within is going to be well above that. But generally, you know, it's kind of out of date as far as that. These are going to be good for collecting figures and getting some background. And, you know, can give you a general idea how to play. And the scenarios are still useful. But, you know, 10th edition, these become a little bit less useful and less cool, unfortunately. You can maybe get yours in shops. Good luck with that. And of course, we're going to keep on going through until the end. We're going all the way. I think it goes to, what, 90 issues or so? We're getting some big models coming up, which is going to be pretty awesome. But generally, if you want the latest Games Workshop news, you can check us out every single day at BoardGameToday.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, all at Board Game Today, keeping it nice and consistent until next time. Keep rolling that dice and get your game on. Hey, thanks for watching Board Game Today. We always appreciate your views and your support, but there are so many ways for you to support our site. Not only can you do it right here on video, but you can go and check us out at BoardGameToday.com, where we have more news, reviews, interviews, everything you could ever want. But since you're here, if you could, you can always give us a like, subscribe, or share our videos or watch something else. Is always much appreciated, and get your game on.